And Sneha, who brought us that report, is live with me. Sneha, the graded response action plan, which the full form is GRAP, which sounds very much like what I'd rather call it. I really want to know from you, Sneha, whether this should be inspiring any confidence. Should it be of any reassurance to me, you, and millions of us in the national capital that a graded response action plan has now been activated? What does it mean? What is it going to, impact?
As far as the GRAP is concerned, the graded action plan, like you mentioned, Shiv, is actually just a series of measures that are taken on an emergency level, to deal with the crisis at hand. But is this a problem that is, that has been given by nature to us? Air pollution is a man-made problem, and the solution has to be man-made, and it can't be a solution over a period of 2 months or so. So GRAP has measures like, having odd even, for example.
Yeah.
Will that help? It's band-aid, but yes, it will help because it will keep vehicular pollution to a minimal in Delhi city if it is followed. But what about the vicinity? What about Noida? What about the pollutants from there? So essentially all the points mentioned in the graded action plan is very temporary to just I would say like if I can draw this analogy, just to stop the bleeding of a person who's met with an accident.
Yeah.
But it does not help in the overall health of the person. The overall plan essentially should have been working on long-term solutions as far as diesel vehicles are concerned, as far as improving your public transport is concerned, stubble burning, work on the problem throughout the year, knowing that it's going to happen. It's not like COVID. It didn't hit us out of the blue. It is a perennial problem. Like you and I know that next year around this time we'll be having a chat on this once again.
Yeah.
So we know that this problem is an annual occurrence, and that's the reason why GRAP is important from the point of view of stopping or controlling the immediate problem. Otherwise, it's certainly not a long-term solution.
Okay, that most certainly doesn't inspire confidence, but that is the truth, and we will continue to report only the truth, unvarnished truth for our viewers here, because I think we've gone past that, that mark of being able to, tell this story in any other way. This is a story where our loved ones are suffering, the people we care about the most, we're seeing how their health is being impacted right before our eyes, and this is very personal. Sneha, thank you very much for getting me that. I wanted to give you a sense of how things used to look before this death cloud from all that crop burning and other things descended on the national capital region where I live. Just take a look at these before and after pictures to show you the effects of pollution, for instance, on Delhi's famous India Gate. Just take a look. What it looks like on a normal, beautiful day, and Delhi is a beautiful city, and what it looks like now. If I went to India Gate right now, that is what it actually looks like. Air quality in the area is so bad that a public health emergency has now been declared. Now let me show you the famous Akshardham temple on the Delhi-UP border. These before and after images of the Akshardham temple also show you clean blue sky during just a few weeks ago, during G20 as well. And this is what it looks like at this time. And remember that picture of the smog on the Akshardham, that's still better. You can barely even see it in the morning. Now, as the Delhi National Capital Region continues to cough and splutter and wheeze and sneeze from infections owing to this severe air pollution, stubble burning continues in Punjab. I showed you some pictures at the beginning of this show. Punjab on Sunday reported 3,230 farm fires, the highest in a single day so far this season. Now, with the 3,200 odd fresh farm fires, the total number of stubble burning incidents in Punjab so far this season stands at 17,403 fires. This, as the air quality in large parts of Punjab remains in the unhealthy category, which is still better than hazardous category in NCR. But there's a drop in the Punjab farm fires. The number of farm fires have actually come down since last year. Stubble burning dropped by more than 50% in October this year compared to the same month in 2022. That's important data because it means with even that 50% drop, the pollution is still visible and palpable. Some farmers in Bathinda stopped a government official who was part of a team trying to prevent farm fires and forced him to burn a heap of stubble. That's how brazen things have actually gotten. The incident came to light after Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann posted a video on Twitter and condemned the action of those farmers. The Punjab police has registered a case against those farmers as well.
Biomass burning is the biggest contributor to air pollution in Delhi currently, according to government data. Farm fires are raging across Punjab and Haryana even as air quality plummets to hazardous levels in North India. Punjab reported 3,230 farm fires on Sunday, the highest in a single day this season. The total number of stubble burning incidents in Punjab so far this season stands at 17,403.
The Punjab Pollution Control Board has registered over 14,000 fire counts this season, which is less as compared to the corresponding period when over 26,000 cases were reported. But this does not mean that if the number of fire counts was going down, the farmers were not burning the paddy. They continue to burn the paddy stubble, giving ridiculous reasons, saying the machines and technology being offered to them was beyond their means.
The Punjab government's attempts to check stubble burning has not worked so far. In a shocking incident, a government officer who was out to stop stubble burning in Bhatinda was forced to light fire himself by the farmers.
ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਚੱਲੀ ਨਾ ਜੇ ਭੱਜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਮਲਾਈਵਰ ਨੂੰ ਭਾ ਗਏ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਪਾਓ ਜੇ ਭੱਜ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਲਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਲਓ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਖੁਦ ਕੋਲੇ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਅੱਗ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਦੇਖੋ ਇਹ ਅੱਗ ਬੁਝਾਉਣ ਆਏ ਸੀ ਬਾਈ ਖੁਦ ਅੱਗ ਲਾਈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ किसान आगे प्रशासन को क्या जमा बाग
Farmers claim they are forced to burn stubble as they don't have any other option.
ਇਹ 100% ਪਰਾਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਕੁਝ % ਥੱਲੇ ਪਰਾਲੀ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
तो जो पराली रह जाती है उसका आप क्या करते हैं?
ਬਾਹਰ ਵੀ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਬਹੁਤੀ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਪਰਾਲੀ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅੱਗ ਵੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ
India today has found that 90% of the stubble management machines provided on subsidy to stop farm fires have been abandoned by farmers.
Of late, the Punjab government has now initiated in situ management of the stubble burning, which is causing a lot of health and environmental issues in the areas of NCR and New Delhi. But the farmers say that if they burn the farm residue in their fields, that amounts to the action on part of the pollution control boards. But when the same is being used as a fuel and is burnt, it is also producing smoke that is not getting any attention from the environmentalists.
Aam Aadmi Party, the ruling party in Punjab and Delhi, is facing backlash in both states. The Delhi government, which had blamed farm fires in Punjab for years for the city's pollution, has done a U-turn now.
पंजाब के पराली के धुएं का आज दिल्ली पे उतना असर नहीं है जितना हरियाणा उत्तर प्रदेश का है। क्यों? क्योंकि हवा की स्पीड ही नहीं है। हवा जब चलेगी नॉर्थ वेस्ट की, जब हवा चलेगी तभी तो पंजाब से पराली यहां आएगी। अभी तो जो इसके चारों तरफ का धुआं है वही इसको चोक कर रहा है।
With a spike in Punjab farm fires and Delhi pollution, promises by political parties to fight air pollution have fallen flat. Bureau Report, India Today.